All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Geeks Forever podcast. I am the one, the only, your host, the most chaotic panelist in all of Texas, the one, the only, the raging Jesse Goku, also known as King Mexico, Captain Mexico. Joining me, and Sonic will be here later today. I guess he can run the skinny, run it if not. Uh, we do have a bit of a skinny. For those of you that don't know, Mortal Kombat came out recently, and the video game is currently on fire because it's not on fire, it's under fire because of the Nintendo Switch release that came out. So they released the game on the Nintendo Switch and it looks like absolute garbage. And they are charging $70 for it retail, and people are calling it highway robbery. Uh, yeah, pretty bad actually. It's pretty fucking awful. I've seen the graphics. I mean, they're like almost PlayStation 2 graphics, upscaled PlayStation 2 graphics. It's pretty fucking awful. Also, for those of you that don't know, there were two past conventions this weekend. One of them was Anime Houston. The other one is, let me get that name for y'all real quick. It was called Alamo Hero Con. Now, this was in San Antonio this past weekend as well. So we had a lot, and the Houston Cosplay Dance Party at Numbers Nightclub in Houston was this past weekend. Lots of things going on this weekend, and the con season for the year is almost over. We have a few cons left this year. We have amazing the retro. We have the video game retro arcade and pinball expo. You have Onicon, Anime North Texas, Etchy Expo, Anime Dallas. Can't think of any others off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure there's more. Pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, I really know how much of a skinny. I don't really run the skinny. Sonic usually runs that, but he's running late today. But I do have a guest today. It is our very special guest today. You can't see her, but she's here in spirit. It's our reigning, defending, undisputed cosplaying Texas champion, our cosplay queen, Egg Cosplay.
Boo, I'm a ghost.
Sorry, we must acknowledge her.
Yes. Hi, everybody.
Right, so if you haven't noticed, we no longer do the 2-minute thing.
Yes, I noticed.
Yeah, it kind of gets right to it, and it does kind of like suck because we don't really have anyone in the very beginning. But as the show progresses, we will have definitely more people. But yeah, no, we did away with the 2-minute thing because to me it seemed like a waste of time. It really did. It just seemed like a waste of time. But oh man, I'm really tired today. So we are doing an open mic. So as people join the show, we can actually allow them to join the podcast to talk about Anime Houston, to talk about things that are going on. So we do have a couple things to talk about today before we get into today's show. A new Dark Side. So Dark Side of the Community is coming back with a brand new episode. We got to figure it out. Me and Egg are doing the episode. We are doing it on was it photography?
I think it's the one on toxic anime fandoms. Is it that one?
I think because you mentioned one the other day.
Oh yeah, that was toxic anime fandoms.
Yes. Yes, that is the one. So we're gonna do that one on toxic anime fandoms, which I have a lot to say about my own fandoms: Dragon Ball, Power Rangers, pretty fucking toxic. Those fandoms suck. I don't like it. I don't. But we're doing so we're gonna do so we're gonna try to figure out the schedule for Dark Side because as the Texas Renaissance Festival is now kicking off, we're gonna be there Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So we might just move Dark Side. We're gonna move Dark Side to a different day. I just gotta figure out when Egg is available because Egg does the show with me. So we'll just figure it out from there. We'll take it from there. We'll figure it out where that's going. So we're doing a couple of new specials today. We're doing a couple of new specials, and on October 9th, we're doing the Hispanic Heritage Month Geeks Forever podcast special celebrating Hispanic geeks. We just announced 4 of the guests. Keyblade Sonic will be on there as a guest and as a co-host. Legit John will be returning, and Diana, Jenna Frank's handler, will be joining us there. We'll be talking about geek stuff, being Hispanic, being geeks, and celebrating our culture, diversity in the community, and all kinds of awesome things. We also have another podcast we have 2 new podcasts we have yet to announce. They don't even have names yet, but one of them is an all girl podcast. Like all like all the guests are on there are just girl cosplayers. We're celebrating women of cosplay. I won't be on the show. I will be on as a producer. I am not going to be on as an actual like host. So it's going to be an interesting episode. I know there's been a few Geeks Are podcast episodes without me, but that's because I had COVID. So we'll see how that goes. We'll definitely see how that. I'm really interested to see how that plays out. Maybe Egg will be on there. Maybe Egg won't. What's up, Pachinko?
Hi, Pachinko.
And then we have one more special. What the hell? No, hell no. Bye. Sorry guys. Somebody's texting me on Facebook. So just bear with me, guys. All right. So we're doing one for just the all girl cosplayers. All the women of I guess we can call that women of cosplay. And uh, we're doing one on cosplayers, geeks, nerds, otakus. Uh, it's going to be about people with disabilities, learning disabilities, disabilities overall, like dyslexia, ADHD. Just to talk about some of the hardships that people go through with that. I'm dyslexic. I know. I know some other people that want to come on the show are also dealing with ADHD and ADD and dyslexia. So that's one thing that we're going to talk about. We don't have a date for that yet. We don't know, but the Women of Cosplay podcast will be streaming on November 6th, which is a Monday. Oh no, shit! I got no wait no that is a Monday. Sorry, looking at the wrong month. November 6th at 8 p.m. We already have a few guests lined up. We're still gonna fill in the spots, but like the guests that I brought in already are pretty much ready to host. And we have our Dragon Ball one. I'm already talking to 2 Dragon Ball Z voice talent to be on the show. Maybe we could have 4 or 5. We'll see. And we also have the My Hero special. And then we have our New Year's season finale special this year. It's where we do our last podcast for the year, and then we go on hiatus for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then we come back because we don't do shit during the holidays. So yeah, it's a lot. We have a lot going on this year. We didn't really have much of a podcast going on this week because Anime Houston was this weekend. We didn't go. We had things going on. But I do like to announce that I did get accepted to go to the Texas Renaissance Festival as press this year. So I'm really excited. I'm really happy that that's going to happen. Uh, it's the first time I'm going to get to go as press. So hopefully I do a good job. Pachinko! I remember the New Year's podcast. Yeah, we do that. So the New Year's podcast is just a bonus podcast that we do. It's not mandatory. No one's required to come in, but we offer it like that's pretty much not even a podcast. It's just us getting online and just talking shit. Really, what it is. But for those of you, and this is the last thing I'm going to mention, and then we'll get to the show. Uh, if you haven't joined our Discord, make sure you do so because we have all the tea in there. Some shit went down recently in the community here in Houston. We're not going to say any names. We're not going to say what group. All we say is, but we can say this: it has something to do with a photographer. Um, it's a lot of he said, she said. Unfortunately, there's a lot of strong evidence. If it was like, here's the thing with us, the way it works is there's a lot of he said, she had, and there's a lot of he said, she said in this community. We try to not take sides, especially if it's only like maybe like a couple people can get together, like 2 people can make up shit about a person, but like more when it's in double digits, near the triple digits, it's a bit of an issue. And I do know this person who is the subject jackass, and I can't fucking stand this. I really can't stand this person anyway, because this person has always rubbed me the wrong way, and they're part of this fucking group of people. They're like, oh, well, if you date a girl, she's obligated to give you. I mean, if you're not a date a girl, I'm sorry. If you're nice to her, if you talk to her, if you like buy her gifts, she's obligated to give you a chance. I'm sorry, sir. The only thing that's obligated to you is this ass whooping you're about to receive. So yeah, that's we're gonna talk about that. I know Egg knows about it because me and Egg talked about it. We had very strong opinions. I think we both agree on the subject, though.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, join the Discord server.
we
It
got
also says
all the
fruit
tea. We got
and
all
egg.
the tea. Yes, we got egg. We got the eggnog. We got the tea. We got the horchata. Because I'm Mexican, as Sonic would say. Ah, but it's so weird without him here. And like I said, we didn't have like a very big episode because most of our people went to the cosplay dance. Most of the people went to Anime Houston. I think there was Alamo HeroCon. I think there was one more. I think PulseCon was also this past weekend. PulseCon, for those of you that don't know, is the Hasbro toy convention where they debuted the Master Morpher for Tommy Oliver. For those of you that don't know what the Master Morpher looks like, it actually looks like this. I got a photo for you. So this was just debuted this past weekend at PulseCon. This is the Tommy Oliver Master Morpher. It comes with like 6 coins, power coins. It was originally under pre-order for, you had to be a Pulse member to get it, but now you can pre-order, now it's available for pre-order for the general public. It is $65. You're going to probably spend about 75 with shipping and taxes, 75 altogether with shipping and taxes. But I got mine. Make sure you get yours. I can't wait to get my hands on it because I will be reviewing it when it comes in the mail. It's probably not going to get here until November though. But that's all I got for today's for my version of the skinny. We're gonna call it the taquito. That's all I got for the taquito. What's up, Egg? Welcome back. It's been a while since we had you on, and your audio sounds amazing.
Yay! I've
And
made
then
0 changes.
I don't know what the hell then. I don't know what to tell you. I give up.
I
I
I
give up
think
at
I
this
just
point.
moved my mic to the other side of my desk, and I think it may have been picking up a fan.
Maybe, maybe. Yeah, because there was a lot of static before, and now it's good. It's clean. But let's talk about okay. So let's talk about Alamo Hero Comic Con. I'm sorry, the Alamo Hero Con. So tell us, how was it? You were there as a guest.
Yes, so it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it despite being kind of sick all weekend. But it is what it is. So we had a cosplay contest, and we had quite a few people turn out for a first year. So it's not the con's first year, but it was their first year for the cosplay contest. Um, I was also at their pop up event like a month ago, but their attendance was actually pretty impressive. So we had about 50 seats set up for the audience for the cosplay competition, and every single one of them was full. And then we had like between 15 and 20 adults and like 4 kiddos, which
Hmm.
that's not bad. We had some masters show up. That's always good. And so I kind of think it'll be bigger next time around. Um, and once we get like some real panels going, because we did an impromptu panel on Sunday, uh, that once they get kind of panels going and stuff like that, I can foresee this very quickly outgrowing the venue it's currently in, which is the Shirt Civic Center. It was actually a free entry, um, which I think was definitely to their advantage. Uh, and the celebrity guests they had there were really cool. So they had Martin Kleba, the guy who plays the, if you watch Pirates of the Caribbean, the short pirate.
Yeah.
That's Martin. He's super super nice. Um, the current actor for C3PO, as well as all the droids on The Mandalorian, was there. Angelica from the Rugrats was there. She was so nice. Like, that was exciting to meet, like, because I don't know about y'all, but Rugrats is my childhood.
No, yeah,
Lucy,
it's mine too.
Lucy from the Peanuts was there, as well as the lady who plays the Jawas in Star Wars. She was there as well. We had a pretty big vendors hall, and there were 4 official cosplay guests, and then a cosplay. I believe they're a charity group. They're called Havoc. They were there as well, and so with the inclusion of Martin, we had 6 judges for the cosplay contest, which was actually kind of cool. Um, if anybody knows anything about cosplay contests, that is a abnormally large number of judges for any size contest, but it was a lot of fun to be able to do that. Um, what else? What else I'm thinking? Oh, we have so in the San Antonio area there is a pet shop that helps a lot with rescue pets,
Hmm.
and they brought out their a boa constrictor. His name was Sam, and he aspires to be a necklace. He's a precious creature. They had a parrot who enjoyed flopping on the floor, also precious. They had a tegu lizard named Nala, and what an adorable animal! Like, they look. I guess if you don't like lizards, they look scary because they're like 2 feet long. But she was so cute, and they had a hedgehog. And on Saturday they had a blue and gold macaw named Jacques, and he could do tricks, and he was adorable. And then the second day they brought 2 other little parrots that I didn't get to interact with, but I did get to hold the snake both days. I can actually send you a picture of me holding the snake if you'll give me a couple seconds.
Yeah.
I only have one in my Eddie cosplay because they didn't take one when I was dressed as Gojo. And for anybody out there who knows Jujutsu Kaisen, oh Jesus Christ, my phone went off. Oh dear. So anybody who reads Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm sorry. And if you know, you know. I will not elaborate on that. I'm gonna say it's a rough week for JJK fans. So rough week.
I'm curious as to what.
Do you care about spoilers?
Probably shouldn't spoil it on the show.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
Where is
So
the picture of
this con, like the crazy thing is, I haven't even heard of this con, yet they got all kinds of like cool gas. They have all kinds of cool shit going on.
Yeah. I think this is maybe year 2 or year 3. They've been active for a while. Why am I not finding the pictures?
Good old technical difficulties. Sonic's here, but Sonic's not on the screen.
Hey, Sonic! Now I know why. It's because it got covered up by the stupid Duolingo thirst trap I sent somebody. So the Duolingo Japan dresses the owl up as different characters, and they did a thirst trap as Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's the most ridiculous thing, and I love it. It is legitimately hilarious. Okay, I am sending you the picture over Discord. Which I don't know about y'all, but I've had 2 songs on loop in my brain for the last 2 weeks. And those are that stupid Whopper song and then Discord by The Living Tombstone. So every time I open Discord, it's just immediately that song. I sent it.
Okay, glad you sent it to me through Discord.
Yes.
Yeah, you did. I just got the.
But yeah. So that is Sam. He's a precious noodle.
All right, let me go ahead and get this one. Oh, look at you.
Yes, and my incredibly cringe Eddie Munson cosplay. Which, I mean,
Silence, we acknowledge you.
I actually made. Oh, I don't have my vest on. I took it off to hold the snake because I don't want him bumping into any of the pins I had. But I actually made my vest for my Eddie Munson cosplay. But look at Sam, he's so cute. I think he's actually full size. He's only about 4.5 feet long, I think. But he
There's
was
a
very
lizard.
clumsy. The
What is that?
lizard is in the bottom right corner. That's the tegu, and then the two little parrots are to my left.
Okay.
But yeah, it was a really fun convention. Um, like I said, I have really been enjoying judging recently.
Hmm.
Can't wait to get back to actually competing, but judging has been a lot of fun, especially when people that I know show up. Uh, Especially people from the Greater Texas Competitors Guild. Do you know what that is?
I don't know what that is.
So, the Greater Texas Competitors Guild is the group of competitors cosplays
Hmm.
of competing cosplayers. What is the English language? I have no idea. Uh, and it's a Discord server where we're just kind of all hang out and give each other advice. And, sometimes there's tea, usually there's not. Most of the time, it's us yelling at our sewing machines.
So it's just other cosplayers being angry at each other at their machines.
Sometimes. And then, like, people in the server have been guests, they've been judges. A couple of them have been contest coordinators. So it's really good for, like, newer people who aren't used to competing because you have a bunch of people like, I've been doing this 5 years.
Mm.
A bunch of people in the server has been doing this way longer than I have. And so there's a lot of valuable information to be gained. Um, and I know it's helped me a lot because I can ask other people like direct and sometimes really stupid questions and they'll answer me.
Hmm.
Of course, my definition of a stupid question is not other people's definition of a stupid question, but that is how it is. But back to Alamo Hero Con. Like I said, it was a lot of fun. Getting to meet the celebrities was really cool. Um, I actually I only bought one thing while I was there, and it was a stuffed whale because it was adorable. And that's all I bought. I did have a bunch of prints for sale. I wanted to sell my magnets that I ordered, but they didn't come in time. Hopefully, I'll have those for Anime Mundo. We shall see if I'm even able to go. I plan on it. So if you're in the El Paso area, hi. Hopefully, I will be there.
What is the
Hopefully, I
con?
will remain. So Anime Mundo it's in October. It's like the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Like I said, it's in El Paso. I don't know too much more about it. I see Deacon. Hi, Deacon.
Where's Deacon? Yo,
Anime Con Party.
what's up? God,
Oh, geez. Dog.
what do you want?
Oh, he's a pupper. He's a pupper.
What are you growling at me for, bro?
He says, acknowledge me. Dude, where's my car? I don't know where your car is. He says, I will not be silenced. Oh.
He's biting me. I said stay here and love me. He's like, I don't think I love you on my own time.
He's just a grumbly boy today.
He's just like he doesn't like affection.
Oh.
Piss off, dude. That's my water jug. Or no, the Windex is off limits. God, he's a biter. He's going through his I want to chew on everything phase.
How old is he?
He's less than 2 years old.
Aw.
Not that bad.
So he's a baby.
Yeah, he chewed up my headset for work,
Oof.
which is the same headset I use for the podcast.
Oof. My dog, I don't even think she has teeth anymore. She's like 17.
This is the PlayStation 5 headset.
Uh-huh.
It's called 3D Pulse, which is really cool because I've actually used it. Like you can hear it, like when you play the PS5, you can hear like the direction the noises are coming from. Which I
Cool.
got it for like 50 with the 6 month insurance. Like the insurance is good for 6 months, but let's say there's an item. Let's say they have an item that's better,
Yeah.
and I want it. I can exchange this for what I paid for, and then put it towards that other item.
Nice.
So I got it for 55, and this is $100 brand new. So
Nice.
I needed the headset. I needed the headset for work, for one, and then the podcast. Like we almost didn't have a podcast today, guys. Like the dog chewed up the headset Wednesday night when I decided to take a nap. I let my guard down. The dog's like, I'm gonna chew on your shit, and like my money buys him dog food, so he should be a little bit more appreciative than that. Sonic, come back, bro. You have been MIA this whole time. We can't hear you if you're talking, by the way. I would be scared. I would be scared. Dog would chew. He's already chewed up like a small Dragon Ball figure. Oh, there he goes. Wait, is it him?
Keyblade, come back.
He's busy right now, guys, fighting the Heartless.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts? Nice.
Yeah, Keyblade Sonic. Keyblade. Uh, where's my
I have
phone?
not played Kingdom Hearts in so long.
I have it on the PS4, but I haven't played it yet on the PS4. To answer this question, yeah, no, he's already chewed up a mini Goku figure because I it fell and it fell and I didn't realize it fell and it stayed on the ground, so he found it and chewed it up, which is fine. I spent $40. It was like a bundle. It was like one, it was a bunch of minifigures and like one full size figure. The $40 was well worth it for the full size figure because it was Goku dressed as Luffy. It's a limited
Hmm.
edition Dragon Ball Z / One Piece collaboration figure. That's worth like they're not cheap. At least they weren't back then.
Uh, Keyblade Sonic asks, "Can you hear me?" No, we
No,
can't.
we can't. Cannot hear you.
You're screaming into the void, and the void is not responding.
That's true. I said bad again. That's an inside joke. Sorry. Well, shit. Maybe I. Okay, so from Japan, the figure is. Let me see. Let me just share this with you real quick. Let me give everybody. I got this like a year and a half ago. I want to say 2 years ago. Can you see it?
Which one?
The screen that I'm sharing. Oh wait, you can't see the screen at all, huh?
No.
So I'll just send you the image on Discord. But this is the Goku. This is the
Mhm.
Goku Luffy figure. It is. This is the one I have. It's Goku in Luffy's uniform. By itself, someone's selling it used for $48 with $16 shipping.
Hmm.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. It's the same thing as last time, dude.
I'm also going to send you a video of something that happened at the con if you want to show it.
Okay.
I know you can show pictures, but I don't know if you can show videos.
Yeah, no, I can upload the videos as long as they're not too.
It's 5 seconds.
Okay.
And sent. This is just proof that all Gojo cosplayers share a single brain cell. If you put us all in a room, it would be complete chaos. And it would be amazing.
All right, so it's uploading it. Let me just so everybody can have an idea what the image looks like, the better look of it, and I'll send it to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Hey! That is cool.
yeah. So that one is like an official collaboration. So that one was like it even says Dragon Ball One X One Piece at the bottom. They even it was a special collaboration because they did a manga. and a special
Mhm.
together that was like an attraction at one of the theme parks. But there's a one shot
Nice.
manga special for Dragon Ball One Piece.
That has to have the ultimate crackhead energy because, my god, Luffy is unadulterated crackhead energy. And it's
Apparently,
amazing.
he can ride Nimbus. I don't know how that works.
You know what? I ain't gonna question it. I'm just not.
Oh, here's your video, by the way. Hold on.
Hey. So if y'all know the Gojo.
Okay, so it cut you off mid sentence. I'm sorry.
No. So that's the infamous Gojo walk, and it's hilarious to do that with other cosplayers because in season 2, Gojo just walks like a noodle for no apparent reason, and it's great. It's become a meme. And now every person dressed as Gojo and every person not dressed as Gojo has attempted it.
Hmm. By the
I
way,
wish
guys,
to
those
one
of you
day. Yeah.
sorry, I didn't interrupt. But by the way, guys, we do have an open mic, so if you do want to join us, hit me up on the DMs on Instagram. We are going to be on pretty long today. Egg's probably not going to stay on the entire night, but I'm going to be on pretty long because we're going to try to bump up that subscriber number today. We are officially at 510 subscribers. We were at four something for a few years. Now we're past the 500 mark. We are now on the road to 1K. That's right, 1K. Let's get those 1K subs.
Speaking of 1K, guess who just hit 1,000 Instagram followers?
Hey,
Ayo!
congratulations.
And I'm getting real close to 5,000 on TikTok,
All right,
even
we
though I
need.
don't ever post anything.
That's not enough. We need 5 million.
Oh god, that would be so many.
You'd have to appease all your acknowledgers. Acknowledgers.
Keyblade?
Acknowledgees.
Keyblade? Is
He
that
had the
you?
same issue.
Click on the mic icon. Because mine
Hey, check
was.
check your settings, bro. With the gear, he's been having this issue since last week. Actually, for the last couple of weeks. No, not the last couple of weeks. The last couple of times he's been on the show.
Hmm.
Yeah, but for those of you that want to join the show, let us know. Hit us up in the comments. Hit us up in the DMs. Slide into them DMs.
Yes, join us. Join us.
Just like somebody that's on the. So it's funny because somebody's texting me like, "Hey, do you have a spot open for the October 9th special?" I'm like, "The Hispanic Heritage special?" And he's like, "Yeah, uh, you're on it." He's like, "Huh?" Like, yeah, aren't you already on the special? He's like, "I don't know, maybe." I'm like, "Well, one of the slots is already yours, so like." So the thing is, here's the thing. So on our Instagram, we announced that we're doing a Hispanic Heritage, Hispanic uh, celebration of Hispanic Geeks podcast. And so if you look at the post, we don't have like it says we have two empty slots. That's actually not true. We have our all the slots are filled. No, it's both full. It's both. It's both. You're on both. So we haven't announced all the guests for that episode. We've been doing it like one at a time to kind of like build up to like next DLC character. So we have the little question mark to make it look like it's DLC. Like all the spots are filled. Uh like we filled the slots like as soon as we announced the special, like the slots filled. And like for the women of cosplay special, we do have one spot left, but that one's already reserved for somebody. I just haven't had the chance to talk to him about it. And then the only podcast that we have come so these are the few podcasts that we have coming up that have open slots that anyone can join. We have the you know the Learning Disabilities in the Cosplay Community podcast, and then we have the what is it called? We are doing the we might even do one for Thanksgiving. Who knows? We might do a Thanksgiving. Hey, there he goes.
You hear me? Okay. I just had to switch the browser.
Okay, and you're even backwards. You were backwards.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you.
It's
Let me fix that for you. There you go.
oh my god! I thought I traveled.
You
I
thought you were in...
traveled to a different universe.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I just switched browsers. Maybe Firefox is saying I don't like the new restream. Go back to the old one.
Yeah, Firefox has been having a lot of issues. A lot of people are like just getting off board with the Firefox shit.
I'm on Chrome. I never thought I'd be in Chrome again.
Yeah, I love Chrome. Chrome is
too bad it eats a lot of RAM.
It does, but you know what? I got my computer. My computer can take it. This bad boy can take it.
Yeah.
So you joined us at a really good time. Like we were just talking about how we have the Hispanic Heritage podcast special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So for people who saw it on Instagram, you're probably wondering, oh, how come? Well, I'm going to be not only the host of it, I'm just going to talk about, my perspectives of it, like as a guest. So basically double duty in a way.
That's right. Like, so he's going to have to answer all the hard questions. Like, do vampires poop?
Do vampires poop?
It's a legit question.
I mean, on Discord's already been answered. I mean, I thought we kind
of... That's true. That is 100% true. Yeah. So we were just talking about that because somebody like texted me, and I was just like, you know what? They're like, hey, can I be on the show? I'm like, you're already on the show.
Yeah.
It's like, oh. It's like, I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I just gotta drop something out there. If you want to be a part of the show, just keep in mind you'll have to like really participate. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't just like be in here and just not say anything. You know what I mean? Like expect to get questions asked to you.
That's right. We will ask you the tough questions like what comes first, the cereal or milk?
Ooh, that's tough.
You know what? Somebody brought up a valid point. It really doesn't matter.
Hey, I got a better question. Are margaritas adult slushies?
Yes.
Are they? Yeah.
Wait, what defines an adult though? Because technically, if you're 18, you're an adult.
You can't have an alcohol is an adult slushie.
Is it a spicy adult slushie?
No, it can be anything. As long as it's frozen and it's a slush, and it's made for adults that can legally drink it. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, we must be of age to participate in the fun activities. So actually, we were talking about. So I didn't have much of a skinny, so I kind of ran it for you. So we talked briefly about Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, on how the Switch. the fact that they charge $70 for that is insane. I really can't believe that people would buy that just for $70
for an upscaled PS2 game.
Let me guess, you got that from RTU. Yeah, like the exact same words.
But he's
not. He's got a point. The point is the fact that game runs like that for $70. I'm like, the Switch 2 can't come soon enough. And the fact that Nintendo would be like, "Oh, we have a seal of quality thing," and I'm like, "You allow that on your console?"
Or like, how powerful is the Switch? Like, is it like PS3 scale?
It's like so basically the chip they used was like from like 2015 at the time. If you use it in 2015, it's like the strongest at the time. So it was already outdated when the Switch came out.
Mm-hmm.
And there's already like, based on what I'm hearing, like all the rumors and all the reports about the upcoming next gen Switch, whatever they're going to call it, they said it could be powerful, if not as powerful as like close to a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. I don't know, man. The battery, that's the thing I'm concerned about. I was like, okay, the battery, the price, and like a lot of other things. You know what I mean?
You know what they're going to do? They're going to buy like a bunch of Steam Decks.
And just
fucking like a Nintendo logo on it.
Just write Nintendo on it.
Just change out the case. Same console.
Yeah.
They're going to pull a Soulja Boy. It's a Soulja Boy.
The Soldier console.
Yeah, we were talking about that. We talked about the dance party, Anime Houston,
Yeah.
Alamo HeroCon, PulseCon. It was the Hasbro Toy Convention this past weekend.
Yeah, there's a lot of these conventions that are happening. It's hard to keep up. Yeah, like the cosplay dance party. I'll give it my experience on it. So compared to 2019 was like insanely packed. You know what I mean? But a lot has happened in 4 years, so it wasn't that big of a turnout. It was actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was like at first going there like 10, 11 o'clock. I was like, all right, this is not that many people here. Wow, what the hell? And then by later on, it got like more people came in and all that. It was actually it was pretty good. I had a great time going there. So for me, I actually went to Anime Houston. Wasn't planning to go, but then last minute I was like, you know what? I'll go. And Friday I showed footage of it on the Discord and how like it felt really kind of a bit slow per se, and then also like it was like not it was like it felt like a ghost town. But by Saturday going in there, I was like, dude, this is like packed. Like it reminded me a lot of Delta H.
Like as packed or more than Delta H?
A bit more than Delta. That's the best way to describe. Even Sunday was even packed too. And that kind of surprised me because I thought, oh, Sunday's gonna be like, oh, not that many people here. And then no, it's long of a behold. I was actually at the guests, waiting a couple of guests, and took a while to like, interact with them, get their autograph, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of like the content they had, it was pretty much like it was at the previous years. They would have like a game console place, and I do like their arcade in a way where it's like, okay, we have, when you go to like most anime conventions, all you see is like the same thing, like fighting games. You see Tekken, you would see Dragon Ball Fighter Z, you would see Mario Kart, you would see Smash Brothers. But this one I like because they had like different variety of games. Like there would be someone playing Resident Evil 4, there would be someone playing SmackDown Raw 06 on the PlayStation 2. Someone would be playing fucking Tony Hawk on it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's cool to see variety and that kind of stuff. And the guests were really great this year. I did like the layout, the way they did it. They would actually put the guests like all the way towards like the end of the vendors. I mean, not the vendors, the artist alley. So you basically walk through the artist and it's all the way towards the end. You see all the guests like in that one corner.
Mm-hmm.
So my experience with some of the guests, I actually got to meet Billy West. And if you know who that is, he's pretty much the guy who voiced your childhood or you voiced some of your favorite characters, like Fry, Farnsworth, Zoidberg, Zap Brannigan, Ren and Stimpy, Doug, etc. He was really cool. He was awesome to talk to. He was really.
Did you get his contact info?
So that's the thing. Like, so with most of these, some of them, they would have to say like, oh, you have to speak to my agent. You have to go through all these, stuff to like get their main info and all that stuff. And also, just variety. But John Gramillion, I did see him. He recognized us like, hey, what's up? How's it going? He was really chill, down to earth. Everybody was great. It was a swell time. Anime Houston, and it's so surreal when I heard that. Someone told me that apparently they're actually thinking of changing the venue for next year. I'm like, why, dude? This is actually a great venue. Apparently they outgrown it, for what I'm hearing. So I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know the official attendance record and all that stuff, but I can tell you for a con that I go into last minute, I actually enjoyed it. I liked it.
It's kind of weird because this venue was smaller than last year's.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird. I've heard stories, but remember, all of our tea is exclusive to our Discord channel. So if you want all the tea, got to join our Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Got to join the Discord for all the tea, all the coffee, all the horchata, all the what did you say? Egg? What was it?
I don't know.
All the eggs.
You said something.
There you go.
Oh, the eggnog. There we go.
All the
Eggnog.
Eggnog. All the eggnog. So it's kind of funny that we have an egg cosplay like Dr. Eggman, and we have Sonic.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I've been hearing different things. I've been hearing different reports, and I don't. It's kind of like here and there. And some of it's kind of true because it's kind of happening, and some of mm, it's a little out there, but we'll see. We'll just have to like. It's definitely like they go on a year-to-year basis, so that's what.
Yeah, I'm actually not a fan of them like changing the venue every year. You know what I mean? Like,
It's bullshit.
yeah, it's just like because every year, you know, one year they were over there by Greens Point, the next year they were in downtown, and then this year they're at Westheimer, you know, at Briar Park and all that stuff. And all right, let's put a prediction out there. Where are they going to go this next year?
Galveston, like
Probably
Omicron.
Galveston.
Anime Houston in Galveston, Texas.
And then people are going to be like, and then Google search, do you mean Onicon?
Same venue, same exact venue. Holy shit!
In September, though.
That's right. No, but it's crazy. Like they change it every year. Like this is their third
year.
Third year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So surreal.
Fuck, dude, it's crazy. But with that being said, I mean, overall, what'd you think? So, as far as the con goes, panels. Let's talk about panels. What'd you think?
A lot of good panels. There was a lot of them that I went to. There was some that like, you know, a conversation with like some of the voice actors, some of like with the guest. There was a lot of good ones. You know, Bacon hosted one. He hosted one on Sunday. We did see him. He ran a really good panel. And it was like so surreal. The cosplay contest, they did have the cosplay contest as usual, typical, right? It got capped actually for what I saw, because that's how pretty big of a turnout for the cosplay contest. They did have a recording booth like last year, you know, a place if you want to be like a voiceover, you know, try out voice acting and all that, dubbing and etc. And then some and other panels would be like some of the usual ones you would see, the ones you come to expect. You know, like Jeopardy and Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and all that kind of stuff, trivia and all that, which is really cool. But sometimes, you know, if you've seen it at this con, you've probably seen it here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, no disrespect to anybody who's producing it out there. No disrespect. It's just like sometimes most people just look kind of repetitive. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I've been there, done that.
Yeah, a lot of the panels are just recycle, rinse, repeat.
Yeah, rinse and repeat.
Yeah, because like, no, like, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. It's like those Ask a Cosplayer panels. I can't stand those panels, and I've made it so like.
Yeah, you made that notice. You made that note.
Obvious.
Yeah.
It's
no, like I like for anybody out there, you could be like, "Oh man, Goku's such a sourpuss" when he says that. But if you actually go to like a lot of them, you could probably tell you could see where he's coming from, because some of them are like most of the questions are just like, "Oh, would you ship this character and this character? Would you ask this one out? Would you ask this guy out?" And then some of the characters, I'm like underage, and they're like shipping them with like adult age characters. I'm like.
Well, it's worse than that. Like, yeah, the characters themselves are underage, but like the cosplayers themselves are also underage.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like grown ass adults asking these fucking questions. I'm like, that's a child. Like, because they would ask him like, "Oh, you're Bakugan, right?" Or whatever the fuck the guy's name is.
Bakugo.
Bakugo. Like, are you a top? Are you a bottom? Are you a sub? Are you a dom? I'm like, what kind of a question is that? That's a person's like 12. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And then it's like, it's so like, it's crazy because like, what? Oh look, we don't like people don't shame people. We don't shame.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, close my door before my dog. You weren't here, but my dog ran in here and like started fighting me. Like, look, nobody shames, which is fine. No, we don't shame. Oh, here I mentioned him, and here speak of the devil.
Just as a footnote, for anybody who doesn't know, they're talking specifically about in-character Ask a Cosplay panels.
Yeah, in-character.
Not the, hello, I'm a professional cosplayer, ask me questions.
No, it's like,
Right.
Yeah. So, for example, I went to one like almost like 10 years ago, and it was like an Attack on Titan panel, and all the panelists were all like in character. They were speaking in character. They were like, they would ask them questions like, "Oh, I have a question for Aaron. Would you and Mikasa go out?" And then Mikasa would just be, you know, they would just say it in character. They would not like break it until like the end of the panel.
Right, that makes sense. I just don't like the audience.
Like some of the questions they would ask, because some of them are like the same questions over and over again. Like, put that, like, if you had $1 for every time someone said, "Oh, would you go out with this character and this character?" You'd probably be enough to pay the fucking.
It's crazy how we are so, like, people, not we, but people are so focused on like the character sexuality. Like, who would you go out with? Who would you sleep with? Who would you end up with? Who would you have kids with? Like, who fucking cares? You know, people cared so much about who would end up with who. We got Boruto.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Boruto.
Burrito.
Burrito.
Burrito. We got Burrito. We got
Burrito.
not Naruto.
Yeah, Naruto's son.
I think you mean Boruto's dad.
Yeah, Boruto's dad.
No, Japanese Bart Simpson.
Or in Spanish is my abuela calls him El Burro.
Yeah, we Bart Simpson.
I mean, it's just weird that it's like that panel where they sexualized the Pokemon and the trainers.
Oh, like the one you brought up recently?
Yeah, the one I brought up at Anime Texas, and then like the host walked in.
Yeah.
And then I like on purpose started talking shit about Pokemon, and they were like upset, so they walked out of my panel. Because I was like throwing, like, look, I was throwing shade at Pokemon, like Pokemon fans, like, oh my god, you guys should know pets if you're gonna do that to the poor Pokemon. You guys are the reason why the stock in peanut butter has gone up. Like I'm like, are you a Pokemon fan? Yeah. Do you like Pokemon adult stuff? Yeah. Then you shouldn't own pets. And like that person was there, and they got really fucking mad, so they fucking stormed off. Which I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like, as a panelist,
You
look,
just keep going.
just keep going. Just keep going. And like, I'm an entertainer. I'm a panelist. I'm a comedian. Comedians tell offensive jokes all the time. But like with that Pokemon panel, which was weird because like they were like, you do like, people don't understand this, but a lot of the characters, a lot of the trainers are like 10 years old, like 10 to 15 years old. So no, that's not happening.
I want to comment, but I know I'm going to start ranting if I do, so I'm gonna not.
We will save it for the
just the end of this review myself.
Yeah. But just saying, like, one of the reasons I like Jujutsu Kaisen is because there are characters over the age of 25, and there's more than one of them.
That's the reason why I like Dragon Ball Z. Romance, it plays out during the time skip. Romance, guess what happened? It happened during the time skip.
Off screen.
Yeah, off screen. Can't go wrong with that, you know.
That's right. The only character development I need is you getting punched in the schnoz. You must be that freezer guy. I'm gonna punch you in the schnoz. So I think that was great. That's why I like Dragon Ball. People say Dragon Ball is very simple. It doesn't have any character development. That's where people are wrong. It's just that we're like, a lot of anime fans just want fan service for the sake of fucking having fan service. Which I could not. I'm so sorry. I could not get past High School is Dead.
It's like, it's funny when you mention that, because a lot of people would be like, that's not true. That's not true. But unfortunately, there are cases where that is, like, unfortunately, that's the case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the subjects we were going to talk about, because we didn't really have that much. We didn't have a lot to talk about for Anime Houston. So we're not going to say what, who, when, where, why. We're not going to go into detail. But there was some drama this past week in the Houston community that we weren't going to talk about originally, but apparently it has escalated to the point where it's escalated. So we do have to kind of acknowledge it, but we don't have to go into detail. Remember, all that juicy tea is available in the Discord.
Yeah,
that's just shamelessly advertising the Discord now.
Yeah. So, but with that in mind, though, keep this in mind. This is based on this is what allegedly has happened per se, and like we would like to hear the side of the story of the other side, but until then, and this is based on the information we got. So unless there's something that, if anything, new or it's been like, told differently, this is the information we have for now. So just letting y'all know ahead of time. And if you want us to update it or retract it, we would. But
We
for
haven't,
now,
as far as retraction goes, we haven't actually made an official statement.
okay, right.
Even the posts that were made aren't from us.
Yeah, these are from like public. These were made publicly.
In
These were
other
all
groups.
yeah, other groups such as the most cosplay groups here in Houston. So just keep that in mind. So this came from them. This is straight from them, and that's pretty much what we say for now. I don't know.
And if you know what we're talking about, just to add to what Sonic said, if you do know what we're talking about, for the individual under question, if you want to come on and explain your side, because we're not going to take sides here. I'm not going to post. I have my own opinion.
I will say this, and here we're calling it down the middle. We're not taking nobody's side. We're not taking this person's side. We're not taking this person. We always call it right down the middle. We're not taking sides. You could be our best friend for all we know, but we're still gonna, we're not gonna like fully side with it. You know what I mean? Like we're not gonna show bias.
You on your own, homeboy. Like, you wanna because I do have my personal opinion. Me and this person have our differences. Whatever. Like I have me and Vic. Like honestly, I don't like Vic. I don't know what happened. There's a lot of witnesses and testimonies saying that what he did was true. Personally, I don't like Vic because of my personal experience with him, and I've shared that. Like, hey, I don't know if that's true or not. I'm not gonna get involved with that. But I will say this: my experience, this is my perspective of working with him. This is what happened. So, fuck Vic. My experience with Anime Matsuri is something that we went through with the group, something that happened to us, something that we went through that became public knowledge. And so that's why I'm like, what, fuck anime. And there's our fuck Anime Matsuri of the episode. So, the Geeks Forever drinking game, Justy said, fuck Anime Matsuri. I've already said Mexican or Mexico twice, so that's already... At some point in this episode, you already would have taken 4 shots.
Out of context, Mexico.
Mexico.
So anyway, yeah. So these came out like the week of Anime Houston because a couple of people we knew were prepping for Anime Houston. Obviously, I guess they wanted to warn it just in case people would see this person at the con, just in case, just to be safe and all that. Be vigilant.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't even the only thing that came out before Anime Houston, though. Like, there was another thing that came out before Anime Houston about a vendor of all like groups.
Yep, the vendor too. That happened, and it's amazing. I talked about this in the Discord. I still checked, and I feel like there's like no interaction, no traction, nothing, dude. It's like it's been like that for days, and I feel like nobody has seen it, or like it's like lost in the shuffle per se.
Mm-hmm.
No comments, no likes, no shares, nothing. I'm like, wow, okay. I guess either they don't really care, or I don't know. I can't really say much about it.
Maybe did they take it down?
No, it's still there. I looked at it. I checked, like, just to be safe. I got curious. I was like, I wonder if it's still there. It's still there.
And no interaction, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe people just don't give a shit.
Probably, because then again, the Anime Matsuri group has like a shit ton of like posts that have nothing to do with the fucking con at all.
I feel like, yeah, that I can definitely agree with that because I've seen screenshots. Like, okay, guys, I will say this, and I will have to say this every episode. When it comes to Anime Matsuri, we don't have to know everything. We don't have to know every shit that they take, whether they wash their hands or not. That's gross, but we don't have to know. There's just like, we only cover the big things now because we're just beating a dead horse at this point. Like, a lot of people, a lot of the fans, including people that watch this show, a lot of people just support that fucking anime convention. There's like,
I mean, that's too, because like a lot of people will be like, oh, we're boycotting it. Oh, don't go to this. Unfortunately, people still go every year.
Yeah.
People still go, and that they always come up with different things. They would say, "Oh yeah, I know of the allegations, but I'm still gonna go anyway. Support my friends. I'm still gonna go support the artists. I'm still gonna support the dealers." But
Who I really would like to have on the show is that one YouTuber, the one that was attacking that girl with the picket sign.
oh
He was
yes,
going like, "Boo!" I actually found his YouTube channel too. I
yeah,
should
I
have
know.
sent him a message.
Yeah, I know. He was at Colossal.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious it was him too.
Remember, I wasn't.
Yeah, I know, but he was there all weekend. It was like pretty easy to tell who he was.
Yeah, but he doesn't look like the nightlife kind of person, and I was only out
No,
at night.
amazing.
I'm like a vampire at cons. Where's
Yeah,
Jesse? He's probably asleep.
yeah, he's sleeping upside down with his bat wings. He was upside down. He needs some
That's
sleep.
right. But instead of blood, I feed
You
off
drink.
of horchata.
Yeah. Imagine horchata was red. Just make horchata blood. Blood of
Food
the horchata.
coloring.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, that's a Halloween thing you can do.
Holy shit!
Sweet
We just
idea.
invented something new. Geeks 5 ever Halloween themed horchata.
Yeah, clip that. Anybody who's watching this, clip that so we can fucking remind us.
That's right. Somebody clip. So no, I want to get him on the show just to see what the fuck.
Yeah, to give his side of the story, like, and all that. Might as
Yeah,
well, I don't know if he's ever addressed it, but if he doesn't, we give him a platform to give that chance.
So I haven't made this official yet. So I haven't told Sonic. I haven't told anyone. But officially next year, Geeks 5 Ever is going full time. So we are getting to the point where now this is going to be my second full time job.
We're expanding.
Yeah. So we're going to have content every day. Now, Sonic and Jace, obviously Jace, will not always be involved because they got their own project. But we're going to start streaming. We'll even have an Instagram exclusive podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking about you know, in wrestling, how The Rock says one-on-one with the great one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about doing a podcast with a very similar title.
Just
one-on-one
like,
with the Mexican one.
But you did. There was that one suggestion you had. It was like Tea Time Tuesday. Do it on a Tuesday. There you go. Tea Time
That
Tuesday.
one I want to make Discord.
Yeah.
Exclusive.
Yeah, you can make. So join our Discord, guys. It's free. I mean, we're not gonna put it behind a paywall. So just let it.
There are no paywalls, but we have to, because YouTube is a public domain.
Yeah.
So everything we put out there is public.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we can't control, like, whatever we say, you're gonna snip it and turn it against us.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, hey, look what they said about you, whatever. But on the Discord, we can control, like, hey, you can't record us, you can't take screenshots.
Yeah.
This is whatever is said in this room stays in this room.
And like, this is just an idea out of the blue. Like, within next year, we're considering, probably setting up like a Patreon, because I know a lot, we could have like perks, for example, like an exclusive podcast only on Patreon or something like that, or like polls, like you could give us ideas of what to talk about in the podcast, guests you like for us to bring. So many stuff, Goku said we're expanding Geeks 5 Ever, and maybe we'll be outside of Texas. There could be a couple of conventions you may see us outside of Texas, either representing it or maybe at a panel.
Well, I mean, technically, you already do go to Anime Expo.
I know, but thinking about it, it's like an experiment.
I will try to go to. I am trying to go to Mexico next year and Dragon Con, but we'll see. Because Delta and BotCon and Anime Texas and Kawaii Con,
Comic Palooza,
Delta. Did I say Delta?
Yeah, I said Delta already.
Colossal.
Colossal, San Japan. I don't know.
Maybe.
Frontier. And then Ecchi Expo, which earlier today they announced that they're going to announce the venue in a few days. So stay tuned on that. We'll give you the drop. We'll give you the news when it comes out.
We're going to have Ecchi Expo. What is it? Boston, Ecchi Expo San Antonio,
Denver,
Denver, Ecchi Expo Monterrey.
That'd be funny. In Toronto.
That would be great. Toronto. What is it? Britain. I mean,
Hawaii.
Manchester.
Yeah, UK. We'll do it at Wembley Stadium. We'll do Etchy Expo Wembley.
That's right. You know what? We'll have our own anime convention. We'll call it Shout Out. No, we'll call it Tag In. We'll call it Tag In. It's kind of like All In, but it's Tag In. But with we'll make sure that everybody that works the show doesn't get fired at the end.
Yeah. Unless you lunge at us backstage.
And I have to fear for my life.
Yeah.
But
if you know,
yeah,
you know.
You know. So we're definitely doing a lot more full time.
Mhm.
I know Sonic's definitely going to be doing more because like the more we get exposed, like we've really done a lot more in the last 4 months than we have in the last 2 years.
Yeah. I
Because
mean, I'm sure I mean, we don't want to make it as our only excuse, but I'm sure the pandemic not happened, we would have done way more. But, obviously a lot of stuff has happened, not just here in the podcast, but also our personal lives. A lot has happened. So, we're hoping to like get back on track. We're looking to get this thing rolling. You know what I mean?
that's right. Yeah, I mean, like it's not just like being able to go out again, and the pandemic just like kind of not going away. It definitely hasn't gone away yet. It's definitely
Mm-mm.
still real, but it's also the other like there are other people. So I don't know if they want me putting their names out there. It's not a bad thing, but there are other people that have been contributing, like helping me out,
Yeah.
telling me like what to do, like should I do this, should I do that,
Like feedback and all that.
feedback, yeah. And so like they are definitely a big help as to what is going on. We hit the 500 subscriber mark. That is a mark I've been trying to hit for like since 2020 when we came back. So the podcast went away for 3 years. We came back in 2020. We were stuck at like four something for like 2.5 years, and
Mm-hmm.
now we're at 510, and now we're
Yeah.
almost at 1,000 followers on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say this: the Facebook page, like I've already removed Sonic and the others as admins. That
We're
page is getting shut out.
yeah.
Shut down.
Because let's be honest, guys, it was inevitable when we announced that we were not going to be streaming on Facebook. Let's be honest, it's inevitable. It was inevitable. Nothing against the page, nothing at all. We really appreciate all the people who liked and followed our stuff. It's just the way it is. Oh.
Let me guess, you got food?
I wish, but no. My my folks actually this past weekend they were in New York for a wedding, and they brought me a souvenir, which is a hat.
Hey,
If you like the New York hat, we get New Yorkers.
hey, get out of here!
Hey, get out of here! I'm walking here. Actually, funny story about that. When I was at Universal Studios, they had these actors who come up. Like when you walk in Universal Studios, you see like these apartments, and they start doing New York accents. They're like, "Hey, forget about it. I'm walking here." I walk past them and I go, "Hey, what? Hey, get out of here! I need to go to my stuff." And I do it. I did it all in the New York accent. They actually fully played along.
Jeez. That's funny.
And then for people, I'll tell this story. My girlfriend was like, "Is that how people in New York talk?" I don't know, maybe.
Maybe.
Probably. Depending on what part of New York you're at.
That's how they talk on TV, so it's got to be real.
Yeah, watch The Sopranos.
I watched The Departed. Oh, wait, that shit's Boston. There.
That's Boston. Yeah, I was gonna say that's Boston.
It was so damn racist though. Like I was watching and they said so much racist shit on there. I was like,
yeah, they're eating clam chowder by the monster. That's they're eating horchata over by the monster.
all right, so okay, so going back to Anime Houston, was there any nighttime panels, adult panels?
Unfortunately, I didn't really go to most of them. I will say they did have a dance party, which pretty much the rave, which is kind of weird because like the timing is so weird. I was like, oh, it's from 9 o'clock to 1 a.m. You know what I mean? It's like some of these raves you would be like 2, 3 a.m., but it was like pretty shut down early, which kind of surprised me.
I think it was a family-friendly rave. That's why.
Probably, I don't know, unless someone out there who went to Anime Houston, let me know, because all I know is that the fact they closed at 1, it was like kind of strange, unless it was the venue's choice. I don't know. And also the artist alley, it reminded me a lot of Delta. It had like the same layout as Delta, like going through the artists, there's one row, then the next row, and then the row after. There was a lot of good art this year. A lot of them, a lot of returning ones, and the vendors. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's the venue, but they got to fix the lighting in that venue. In for the vendors, it looks like half of it looks. I don't know why it has like that '80s filter, or it's got like that creepy pasta filter.
Maybe it's part of the maybe it's like part of the package. Oh,
Probably.
full lighting, full spotlight. This much amount. Ah, ugh. Look at that price. What can we get for $3? Well, we got the FEMA check ran out, so this is all we got. So package. We got the you want to pay us and sandwiches and Dr Pepper package. So
I was
yeah,
gonna.
that's what I'd probably.
I kind of was expecting you to say Subway coupons because it was funny because on Sunday after the con, I went to the Subway next to the con, and I went there. They're like, "Oh yeah, we ran out of this kind of bread. We ran out of this kind of meat. We ran out of these kind of veggies." And there was a guy next to me. He's like, "Man, this weekend has been what the fuck? They don't got anything." And he brought up how on Saturday Starbucks didn't have this, didn't have that, didn't have that. Chili's didn't have this. I'm like, wow. I mean, big business, I guess.
Yeah, the cons do more for the local economy rather than the actual con itself.
Yeah.
So like, it just depends. Like, it's so fucking weird though. Like, it's interesting to see where they went from a small venue to a large venue back to a medium sized venue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's interesting to see where they'll be next year. They'll probably be at like some like what I'm predicting. They're gonna be at like the George R. Brown next year,
Yeah.
and then the year after that they'll be at some quinceañera hall.
Like a reception hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so weird because it's like I actually thought that I don't know, like because we don't know the confirmation of next year's venue. We don't know right now, but hypothetically, if they announce, "Oh, we're going to move to a new venue," I thought this year's venue was fine. I thought it was great. It was actually fits well. It's like it reminded me a lot of Delta, but for people who didn't go to Delta, you know what I mean? I feel like this was Delta if people didn't go to Delta. I would have. I feel like they could have used more of the venue. I feel like they wanted to use a lot, but they did use the most of what they were given. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any. I don't know. I think there was a streaming room, but you know how most of these these video rooms are. They're like mostly empty or just for people to sit or sleep.
I like the way Colossal Con set it up. I think the way Colossal Con set it up is the absolute best way to do it if you're going to keep that, because a lot of cons can keep streaming rooms or the viewing rooms because it's tradition.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's bullshit. I think it needs to go away because it's taking up space.
Yeah, unless they have a deal with like a streaming service like Crunchyroll, Sentai, HD Live. That was a big sponsor for them.
Brazzers is there.
That's in browsers. Hey, Etchy Expo missing out on opportunity. Work with
That's right. Like, make it happen.
Or Pornhub.
I do like the way Colossal Con did it though. They had the couches, like the couches that were out in the hall.
Yeah.
They put TVs next to them.
And yeah, I like that too. Yeah.
Like that was the viewing. Those were viewing couches. I'm like, that's fucking genius. That's
smart.
That was really smart. I'm like, that is really clever. That was a really good idea.
Like it works.
It really does. There are things that Colossal Con did
that worked
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
They worked better.
I will say this though, like it was kind of like, for example, I know there's a lot of these, but like the one at Colossal, I actually enjoyed the flea market that they did at Colossal. The one they did on Sunday of the convention, and it's like actually there's more better deals and better stuff there than the actual dealers. You know, it's kind of good when it's like
it's kind of sad at the same time.
Yeah, sad and good, but in regards to Anime Houston, I enjoyed it. You know, for a small con, for the price I paid for going in all 3 days, I enjoyed it. And the guest they had was actually really nice. I enjoyed the guest they brought in. You know, get to see old the ones from previously. You know, like John Gramillion was there. He was really great. Seeing new ones. I mean, I never thought they would get Billy West of all people, and that was like my main like thing going there. You know what I mean? But other than that, I enjoyed it. Basically, it was like a small con. You know, for people who are like newbies who never been to a convention before and wants to start out small, that's one I definitely, I'd say I would recommend it. It's just at the end of the day, it's just depending on what you want to. What's your goal at a convention? Like, what do you look to do at the convention? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, do you want to meet this person? Do you want to get this artist? Do you want to spend this much on this? Do you want to get this autograph, or do you want to go to this panel, or do you want to go to this dance, or do you want to go in the cosplay contest? Like I said, it's pretty much every convention in general. At the end of the day, it's just what's your end goal? That's the best way to describe it.
Your in game.
Yeah, end goal, end game. Yeah.
I mean, whether this weekend there was a lot going on. So you had Anime Houston,
Mm-hmm.
you had Alamo HeroCon, you had the
Cosplay
Houston,
dance party.
the cosplay dance party, you had the that thing at the beach.
Oh yeah, there was a thing at the beach. Yeah, someone was hosting a thing at the beach. There was also and even outside of like anime stuff, Beyonce had her concert this past weekend in Houston, so that caused a lot of traffic in that area. And also,
Oh my God! Don't fucking dude. Drake was here in Houston,
yeah, Drake was here too.
and that was a fucking bitch. There is more chaos in the parking lot for Drake than I thought.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of dumbass people doing hood rat shit out in the parking lot.
For Drake during a Drake concert.
And that every year for the Renaissance Festival we have like this one catchphrase we say all season.
Yeah.
And so our catchphrase this year is hood rat shit.
Hood rat stuff.
Hood rat shit. Hood rat shit.
Yeah, and also not just there was also a convention happening in Dallas, specifically Allen, Texas. It was called Y2Con. And I saw the guest. I was like, dude, looking back, I should have went to that. They had a lot of pretty good guests.
Shit
so much shit going on. Yeah, I mean, like,
and there's Anime North,
anime happening this weekend,
and then there's another one in the Dallas area. I just saw another one, some kind of Comic Con.
Yeah.
I know, like, it's fuck, dude. I can't.
So many cons, so little time. That's like the most classic phrase ever.
Like,
but it's true.
Egg cosplay was. We had to shake her awake.
Sorry, I am searching for Jungle Skog and Blowhaj because they're getting discontinued, and I want them.
They canceled Heels.
If you don't know, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. Heels got canceled.
I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I don't know. I just well on the subject of that, I think being at a channel of stars, really stars of all channels, you could have put it on like, I feel like that could have been like on Prime Video or like fucking another channel. I don't know. I don't have stars, so I'm just gonna say that.
I'm pretty sure somebody, if it's popular enough, somebody will pick it up.
Yeah, I can see it being like on Prime Video or Netflix or something.
But I was gonna say, there's so many cons. So with that, what would you give? Okay, so we're gonna go with Sonic, and then we're gonna go Egg. So Sonic, what would you rate Anime Houston 2023? Gotta give it the pause.
I'd give it for my experience, I enjoyed it. I just wish that there was a bit more. So overall, I'd give it like 7.5.
Sure.
Yeah, it seems fair. It's just like for a small con, they did a lot for a small con. I will say that. I definitely would recommend it, and I hope the venue. I hope they can bring it back in the same venue, but if not, hopefully somewhere that's really convenient and not a nightmare to go through.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and all right, Egg.
Yes.
What are the pros and cons of your con? Because you're a guest, so you're going to be a little bit more biased.
Debatable.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll give it like an 8.5 out of 10. The only thing that they were really like lacking was like a selection of food. They had food, but and that's probably just a me thing because I have a really restrictive diet and I couldn't really eat anything that they had. Mm-hmm. Oof. But that's not on the con. That's a me thing. But I mean, the other cosplay guests were awesome. The celebrity guests were really cool. We did an impromptu AMA panel, which was a lot of fun. The staff was amazing. And this is kind of a big thing for cosplay contests. Their prize was actual money. Like in cash, actual money.
Not like Matsuri where they give you like $5 on the subway coupon and
Nah.
a used gift card.
The grand prize for adults is $75 in cash. 50 for second place and like 25 for third, something like that. But that's not bad for a small convention with free entry that's in like its third year.
Mhm.
It's a free con?
Yes, it is.
Mhm. Free entry.
Shit.
Yep.
Should have gone.
It was. It wasn't free, and then the guy who runs it changed it. I mean, also, I got to hold a really adorable snake, so that would make me biased, actually. But yeah, I guess the only other drawback is, so it's Alamo Hero Con. It's supposed to be mostly like comic book stuff, but anime is so dang popular that eventually they're going to kind of have to start integrating some of that just because of the area we're in.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, 8.5 out of 10. And then the guy who runs it is so nice. He's so nice. And he's actually like present at the con the whole time.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that makes sense. Some people prefer to run a smaller con because they can micromanage it a lot easier. Not micromanage, but they can manage it overall a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I did not know the con was free though, but that does. So, and by the way, based on what I saw, based on what I heard, based on videos, I think we're going to go ahead and say the cosplay dance party was a good time. No alcohol required, but it would have been nice.
No, they did have alcohol.
They did. No, I'm just saying that you don't have to have alcohol to have fun.
Yeah.
Not like other cons. I'm not going to say any names.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I mean, there was so much going on this past weekend. It was insane. It's hard to keep up. And then not to mention the Texas Renaissance Festival kicks off next week.
Oh, and my hometown is also getting a Ren Fair this year.
Is it a Sherwood? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's just my town actually has a Ren Fair. They had it last year, and now they're expanding. And I'm like,
so yeah, I think
it's only $10 to get in.
I think
10 doll hairs.
I think I heard of that one. They were advertising it. They were talking about it. Somebody made a post about it. They were talking about it because people are completely against the hardcore OGs of the Texas Renaissance Festival right now are completely boycotting the Texas Renaissance Festival because for those of you that don't know, those of you that watch this now, watch this later, watch it, whatever. Mm-hmm. The Texas Renaissance Festival is essentially like the Disney World of Renaissance festivals. It's the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's literally the guy that owns the land. They own the guy, King, whatever the hell his name is. Oh shit! I shouldn't have said that. The king. He owns the land.
Mm-hmm.
He owns the Renaissance.
Yeah.
He sets the prices, whatever. He's also the mayor. So he is that small town's main source of income.
So it's a big economic.
Yeah, because whatever they make in those 8 weeks sets them for like the next year.
Mm.
So like they make so much money, and so it is insane, dude. We bought our camping pass, just the camping pass, nothing else. This is only to go and set up my tent, leave it there, and get in and out of the campgrounds. I still need to buy a regular pass every time I go. The bitch was $550 with taxes.
God.
With fees, with taxes. I almost shit a chicken. Like when people are like, go chicken. No, I almost shit a live chicken.
Not exaggerating, by the way.
I'm never gonna financially recover from that shit. And then I got sick, so I had to go to the doctor. So now it's like fuck. That's why I'm selling shit. See Goku in the background? See this little motherfucker right here? For sale. Why? Because I'm broke. Not that Charmander. That's not for sale. We're actually moving out of our storage unit because it cost us $280 a month, and we can't afford that right now. So we're moving out. It's gotten to that point. Like, here's the thing though. For the season pass, this is for all 8 weekends, Saturday, Sunday, final weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Camping, I guess preferred parking. It's like $800 without the taxes, without the fees.
Jesus Christ.
Yee-hoy.
For a RV, I think it's $1,000 up to $2,000. I'm not sure. I have to look at the website, but it's so expensive that some of the clients that we knew that have RVs are no longer going.
Yeah, they just can't afford it. Basically, it's too much for them. Yeah.
It is. Some people have gone back to tents because, like, fuck that.
Yeah.
It's so crazy right now, and like that's just how like. But we're still going. We bought the pass. Me and Asian split. So me and Asian split the cost of the pass.
Mm-hmm.
We split the cost of the. By the way, that's his nickname for those of you before y'all get mad. We split the cost of the. We bought canopies. We bought tents. We bought floor mats for we can put them outside our tent so we can take off our shoes. We bought rugs for the inside of the tent. Inflatable mattresses. We bought 2 battery-powered generators to power fans and lights. We bought a fire pit. So we bought a lot of stuff. We've probably spent around, I want to say, ballpark of like $1,200 just for our camping equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not gonna be called Geeks 5 ever at Ren Fair. We're gonna be called Otaku Clan or Otaku something.
The Geek Clan.
The Geek Clan, yeah, something. It's gonna be a Geeks 5 ever clan, but it's gonna go by a different name.
It is the clan of the 5th geeks. There you go.
There you go.
The clan of the 5th geeks.
The Geeks of the Round Table.
The Geeks of the Round Table. There you go.
Geeks of the Round Table.
Yeah, I would have said the Geeks of the Round podcast, but nah, that'd be kind of weird. It would not be. It'd be too not medieval enough.
Weaves in shining armor.
There you go. Geeks in shining armor.
There you go.
The Shining Geeks.
Yeah, we're coming up with a name. Renaissance.
Give us ideas.
Yeah, we'll take any ideas we can get. So the Texas Renaissance Festival is expensive. The food's expensive. Jesus, it's so fucking expensive. But that's what we're going to be doing for 2 weeks. We still haven't signed up for OniCon. We're still going to do that. We don't know if we're going to get approved, though. They may or may not come on the podcast.
Right.
We actually invited them.
Mm-hmm.
And they said they are discussing it.
They'll get back to you on that.
They will get back to me. Hopefully.
Yeah, and not just OniCon happening that same weekend, also the Houston Arcade Expo, and in Dallas for you Sonic fans out there. I know I've said this for a few weeks now. Sonic Expo that's happening too.
I feel like I feel like that's a con for you, like dedicated to you.
Probably. Actually, I mentioned that to people, and they're like, "You're gonna go to that, right?" I'm like,
it's your con.
It's for you.
I wonder if Chili Dog Girl's gonna be there.
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll.
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what? It was just funny because I made this joke to a couple of people, and I'm like, you know what? Give me some suggestions. I'm gonna write a bingo card, and I'm gonna make a bingo card for the convention. And what I see, I'm gonna put it on the card. I'm gonna cross it out, and if I get a bingo, I'll bring it up at the podcast.
Do it. You
guys have to give me suggestions.
OC's got to be on there.
OCs. Insert name here, the Hedgehog.
Insert name here, the Hedgehog. Sexy Sonic cosplay.
Sonic Christian.
Ugly Sonic cosplay.
Yeah, so we're gonna figure. Well, yeah.
Sonic.
Sure, there's gonna be plenty of those.
Dragon Ball cosplay at a Sonic convention because they ripped off Dragon Ball. So I am bringing back my Cookie Monster cosplay, by the way. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna cosplay Goku Cookie Monster. Spooky
Go-
Goku monster.
The Goku monster.
The Goku monster. All right, but so Egg,
Hmm?
let's you you. What is the? You said you got it. Do you have any more cons this year?
So I'm trying to be a guest at Anime Mundo, and then I plan to go to
Telemundo.
Anime STX in November, and then Ikicon, but that's in 2024. So 2. I am a busy egg outside of cosplay.
Oh shit! I got the wrong convention.
Oofith.
Oh, I typed in anime menudo.
Is that a
Sounds-
thing?
Menudo?
No,
No,
the
anime.
convention.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just a bowl of menudo with
Dang. That'd be
maybe
funny.
in a Goku bowl. All right, so those of you that don't know Anime Mundo, what is Anime Mundo? Anime fans of El Paso, get ready to experience one of the highest quality anime conventions to hit your hometown. We aim to create an unforgettable experience for our attendees with something for everyone at Anime Mundo. So mark your calendars and come out October 20th through the 22nd, 2023, and come celebrate with us at the El Paso Convention Center. This event promises to bring everything you love about Comic Cons to El Paso, Texas, with a weekend full of cosplay, panels, vendors, workshops, and much more. We can't wait to see you there officially in 23 days, 22 hours, 26 minutes, and about 40 seconds.
Sponsored by Telemundo.
Sponsored by Telemundo.
Is it
It'd be
actually?
No, it just a missed opportunity if it did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh shit. Mario Castaneda. Oh, the voice of Goku's gonna be what?
Hey, perfect.
What? I kind of want to go. He also did Goku Black, which makes sense. Chris, what? Wancam? What? Something. Eric Vale's gonna be there. He all guests. This looks interesting. Fuck. I kind of wish I could go.
And that's like in 3 weeks, right?
Too short notice.
Hmm.
Icy Hot, the voice of Icy Hot, David.
Yeah, Todoroki.
He's gonna be there. Dawn.
Hey,
Bennett.
that's a Kale and Keflu. Yeah, she's really nice. She's a really great person to talk to and all that.
Kyle
And,
Phillips is gonna be there.
three of the 4 members of Ruby will be there. Surprising.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're right, because I could barely see the images. Okay, they got the brunette chick, the blonde chick.
Aaron Zek, Blake, Barbara Dunkelman, Yang, and Kara Everly as Weiss from Ruby.
Yes, all of them.
3 of the 4. There you go.
Let's. How do we add egg cosplay? Egg cosplay. Okay, so far as guests, they only have voice talent. They don't really have any like influencers. So that okay. So Friday they're open from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. 3 hours. Saturday is 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then Sunday is 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So that seems interesting. Okay, let's see how much are the tickets. So as of right now, you can get a badge for $25 on Saturday and $20 on Sunday. Multi-day badges are $35. Saturday, Sunday, a 3-day badge. Oh, for all 3
$40.
days it's 40.
Mm-hmm.
The VIP badge. Ooh, look at this! Look at this shit. Includes access to Friday through Sunday, early access Friday, Sunday, get in 30 minutes early. Exclusive specialty VIP badge. Okay. Exclusive anime Telemundo T-shirt. That's a running joke now at this point. Exclusive anime Telemundo tumbler. Exclusive anime Telemundo bag. Exclusive art piece. Line skip for all celebrity guests. 10% off all merch. And first option to renew pass. Okay. Okay, that's not bad for $150.
That's really good.
That's not bad at all. Like for $150 and considering who they have there so far.
Anybody who's in the El Paso area or nearby, man, we strongly encourage you to go.
I wonder. Let me see. How do we contact them? So Anime Telemundo, sorry, Anime Mundo. They don't have a thing to contact them with, but they do have an Instagram page where I can go and harass them. All
And
right,
by
I'm
her
official.
and by harassing, he means just contacted them and introduce ourselves, and hopefully we get the chance to talk to them.
Yes,
There is a
and
contact form, I will say that, but
there
it's
is.
mostly for exhibitors and attendees, so we don't count for that yet.
Yeah, we don't. We're press. We wouldn't qualify for a vendor. Maybe next year, because officially we will have so the staff, me, Sonic, a couple other people are going to officially have Geeks Five Ever hoodies. I just got to get everybody's sizes.
Yeah, don't worry. Sorry.
No,
And not just hoodies, also shirts and maybe some hats.
we'll sell some action figures.
Yeah. And it's gonna be articulated. We're not gonna have like no statue bullshit. We're actually you get to move our arms, you get to put our
Oh my god, we're not going to have any of that AEW bullshit figurines.
Yeah, we're gonna have double jointed arms.
I don't understand AEW figurines. Like I have Adam Cole WWE, the WWE figure, and then the AEW figure. He's like the size of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, these Jazzwares figures. Actually, it's funny. They're putting them on clearance now because they're rolling out the new every like September, October. They put new ones.
Mm-hmm.
So let me do a. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick review on it. So we're just gonna kill time a bit. All right. So this is the Target exclusive Adam Cole figure.
He looks gray.
That it's funny. It's funny because I actually did a comparison to the Mattel Adam Cole.
See, that one looks okay. Can I just? I know you're gonna review it, but can I just say something?
Yeah.
Okay. Put them both up.
Okay.
Put them both up.
Jazzwares. Mattel.
See, this looks like this one looks happy. He's smiling. He's alive. He's like, I'm the NXT champion. I'm making millions. This one looks like he's dead on the inside.
Yeah. So this is just a quick thoughts on it. So like, my issue with this figure is I don't know why. I think it's just my figure, but that's really loose. That's really bad. And also, I don't like his neck looks like a giraffe.
Oh no, yeah, no. What's his name? Brian Cage had the same issue where his neck would be like,
yeah, very loose and all that stuff. But
it like really stuck out.
Yeah, like the figure's not bad. I don't like the scaling of the AEW figures to Mattel. Some of them are insanely oversized and all that. Like, why the hell is the Bryan Danielson figure is as big as an Ultimate Edition Brock Lesnar? It's like, what the fuck?
Why is the you know what I did?
Did you like swap the bodies?
Yeah, I did. I took Brian Cage's body,
yeah,
and put it on Christian Cage's legs, and I put Christian Cage's head, and I made a meme out of it. I sent it to Canada. I was like, the psychiatrist was like, buff Christian can't hurt you. Buff Christian's not real.
Buff Christian's not real.
Buff Christian.
So actually, in regards to fix-ups, for anybody who has a Bryan Danielson figure from AEW, if you want to make it accurate, swap the upper body with an MJF and just remove the tattoos, and it's actually more accurate. So I learned that like you can fix it up a bit. But yeah, so anyway, so if you want to pick up this, it's a Target exclusive. The only it's the regular version, but the only difference is red. Right now it's on clearance for like $10. So luckily I waited, so I got it for $10. So like, all right, I mean, why not? So for anybody who's into like collectibles and stuff, so Target is doing this thing usually around like September, October. They start putting the toys that they were selling in the summer. They would put them on clearance to make way for the new wave of toys. It's like a inventory reset thing to save up for the Christmas holiday season. So that's why they're putting some of these figures that only came out like a few months ago on clearance. So good things come to those who wait. That's the best way I can say it.
I'm trying to find. Oh, there it is. I found it.
What are you trying to look for?
The buff Christian.
Buff Christian.
Yeah, it's literally just Christian Cage with Brian Cage's body.
Buffshin.
It's like Christian Cage is tired of your shit.
Yeah, he's gonna talk crap about your dad, even though he's alive.
But he got them chicken legs, bro. Like it didn't work out with the legs. He got them chicken legs.
Yeah, he skipped leg day.
And he really did. He looks like Knuckles from Sonic Boom.
He kind of does. Oh, he actually does. That's really funny.
I don't know. We're actually going to go ahead and wrap it up. So we didn't really have that much today. Today we weren't even sure we were going to be on. We didn't really advertise because one, the headset went bye. So this is my new headset for now until my job forces me to buy a brand new one because they required wired headsets like assholes. Wait, no, I can't say that. Damn, they watched the show. No, thank you.
Get ready for that pink slip tomorrow.
I know, right? I'm gonna get promoted to like I'm gonna get promoted to to customer. But so with Anime Mundo, so we're gonna do. So Egg wants to go as a guest. So you know what we're gonna do?
Yes.
I'm gonna message. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and share my screen.
We're gonna do the messaging.
We're gonna do the messaging. We're gonna do the tampering.
The tampering.
Let me see. How do I use this contraption? Ah, here it is. The anime. Wait, no. Okay, I was about to say. I thought I saw Sailor Moon.
I would be like, what?
I would have gone. Oh wait. Oh, damn you. She was gonna go. She's unable to go. Oh, this is last year's? This is this year. I didn't see her on the list. What the hell? The chick who does Sailor Mars is also Ruby from Ruby and Max?
Oh yeah, that's isn't she Oh yeah, she was from she's also from Totally Spies. I believe.
Yeah.
This one trips me out the most though, because my brother used to watch that show as a baby.
Max and Ruby. Ruby and Max.
And little brother Max and Ruby.
There you go. That was 20 years ago.
Sometimes I feel like I hallucinated that show.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cartoons out there or shows you're like, oh, this was real. I knew it, and people would not believe you. And then when you show them a footage of it, oh, thanks for the internet for that. You know what I mean?
Okay, this kind of fits perfect.
Right.
She's a psycho girl for My Hero Academia, but she kind of.
Oh, Toga.
Yeah, she looks like
Himiko Toga.
Is it me or do it like half of her characters have these kind of like ear things? What? Nuh-uh. Okay, I thought that was Thomas. That's the green asshole nobody cares about.
The green asshole nobody cares about.
I don't know the name of the damn train. But she's not going anymore. Linda's not going anymore.
You mean I think it's either Harold or Percy. I think it was Percy. That's the green one.
So my boy Mario did Zap. What was it? Zap? What was his last name?
Zap Brannigan.
It was Brannigan, right? Okay.
Yeah.
He did the Spanish version.
Yeah. Then the English one was at Anime Houston. That was Billy West.
So he's a Mexican. He's a voice actor from Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Really cool. He did Goku. He was Goku before Sean Schemmel.
Yeah, he's been doing it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Living legend, ladies and gentlemen.
He's Goku Black, Gogeta Super Saiyan 4. Obviously, Gogeta in Dragon Ball Broly, Bardock, all that good stuff. Eric, the only thing I know him as Trunks, and this jackass who likes to throw innocent people in jail.
Shigaraki.
Oh, that's right. The guy he's the literal definition of catch all the hands.
Literally. He got all the hands, and he's willing to share with everybody.
You got Trunks. You got Ace, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Right? It was Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Oh, it's Zolf J. Kimbley.
Who?
From in the white suit for Eric Vale.
Oh, okay.
Ace Attorney.
The crazy.
Oh, that's right, from Full Metal.
No, Yes, Kimbley.
Yeah, it's Kimbley.
I forgot he voiced him. I don't know who this white-haired dude on the left is. With the long hair, I have no idea who that is.
He looks like...
I'm trying to remember, too.
He looks like he's some white skin and some black polka dots away from holding a sign that says, eat more chicken.
Or he just says with pleasure.
Yeah, with pleasure. We got not Luffy,
Not Luffy.
Mr. Lollipop in the 4Kids version.
Oh, Sanji. Yeah.
Yeah, Sanji. I remember that lollipop. No one ever forget. Who did he voice? Okay, a bunch of people I don't know.
Oh, Eric Vale.
Yeah. No, this is David.
Oh, David. Let me see.
Matt Ranga.
Yeah,
Matt
Matt
Ranga.
Ranga. Todoroki Hideki Hinata. He voices Tomura. What was that? Hold on, I'm sorry.
Doesn't he voice
Angel Beats? Yeah,
that one guy from Kami-sama no Kiss or something like that?
probably. Let me see. Clanad, he voiced him. Yeah, that's right. I think it's
Can we
just
get Rene Garcia?
that'd be cool if they did.
So we kind of already looked at her. Oh, we didn't look at him. So he plays
I'm
the.
surprised they have no Jujutsu Kaisen actors here.
Yeah, you
Well,
think
they're
they?
probably maybe they're booked for another con.
That or they're still working on the dub for season 2.
Mm.
This still trips me out. Ruby, like it's all anime.
Yeah.
Animated shows are like just Ruby.
Yeah.
That's happened so many times. I've seen so many. There was one of the guests. She was like all these anime voices. Then out of nowhere, Hello Kitty. I was like,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
So they have the Ruby character on there twice.
Which one?
The brunette one.
Oh, Blake.
Yeah, that's her twice on there, right?
Let me check. Let's see. It's Aaron Zek. Okay, Aaron Zek has. One sec. Let me look this up.
Okay,
But
so one is the original anime CG animated web series style Ruby, and I guess
Yeah, there's the original one, which is Ruby, and then they made like an anime version of it called Ice Kingdom, and basically she just dubs the voice of it.
Yeah, because she's kind of on here. Like, look, she's on here. Like, this one is on. That's all that is.
Yeah, she's basically that's pretty much one of her like most notable roles per se.
According to this, that's her only notable role.
Yeah, she does Blake, Red vs. Blue. She also does. Huh. It's amazing. She does. She was born in Spain. That's cool.
So you have Kara Edible.
Nah, come on. Everly.
Is that, how do you say that?
Eberly.
Everly.
That's we apologize for butchering people's names. Just letting it out there. It's just some of these
Except
names.
Vic. Fuck him.
Okay, well, that's the exception.
Yeah, Vic Lasagna can kiss my ass. No, I just don't know how to say her name. Like, it's kind of
Just say you could just say Kara, aka
Kara.
Weiss.
Yeah, that works.
Weiss Schnee from Ruby, and then we also got Barbara Dunkelman Yang from Yang Xiaolong.
So who's she voice? She's got I don't know who this is.
Yang from Ruby.
No. No, the one Dawn Bennett does with this character in the
middle.
Dawn.
She does Kefla. She does Kale. She does.
No, but what is this like candy cane looking one at the bottom?
Oh, it's from Cookie Run.
Yeah, okay. Cookie Run. Yeah, there's a game called Cookie Run, and then she voices Lilac in this game called Freedom Planet. It's a pretty good game. It's like Sonic. It plays like Sonic, but it was like its own thing.
Do they spin dash?
Yeah, Cyclone.
Oh shit.
Surprise, surprise.
So yeah, that's pretty much. They got a really good lineup. So let's kind of message them.
Maybe we could interview them.
Yeah, let's stop sharing. Don't want people taking a quick screenshot of my messages. No, but it's interesting. So we'll go ahead and we'll send them a tag. We'll see if they we'll get that good high quality chapstick and start kissing some ass to get Ed Cosplay on the show.
But yes, I do have to go to bed. I have work in the morning.
Oh,
All right,
no
so
worries.
go ahead and plug in your social media before you go.
So my social medias are on Instagram _egg cosplays_. Everything else is just egg cosplays.
All right.
But yeah. Bye.
All right, you take
Bye.
care.
All right,
Will do.
Sonic,
Y'all too.
All right.
go ahead and plug yours in.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, Super Saiyan Sonic. I posted a lot of stuff from Anime Houston cosplay dance party. So if you want to check them out, you can follow me there. It's all in one word, Super Saiyan Sonic, SUPERSAIYAN Sonic. You can follow me on YouTube, Keyblade Sonic, TikTok. Pretty much my link tree is on Discord. So if you see me on Discord, you can add me on Discord as well. Keyblade Sonic VO. That is all one word, lowercase. And pretty much it. Maybe you'll see me at these upcoming cons. You'll never know where I'm going to show up.
That's right. Me too.
Maybe yeah. You probably see us, and if you see us, say hi. A lot of people said hi to me at Anime Houston, so that was another cool thing.
Unless our mouth is like filled with food because we're in the middle of eating.
Yeah.
So just if you see us, just give us a second to swallow, and then we'll say hi.
Yeah, basically that. Exactly. Let us eat, and then it'll all be okay.
You can harass us all you want.
Yeah, you can bug us all you want as long as you don't interrupt us eating.
That's right.
Especially if we haven't eaten all day.
Yeah, I know, right? And like, don't get mad at me if you talk to me and you want me to talk back, and I have to talk with like my mouth full.
Yeah, or at risk of getting choking on my food. Or you know what? If you want to talk to us while we're eating, we hope you know the Heimlich maneuver.
Oh God, no! Just let me die. Just Geek Cyber will survive without me. Trust me. No, but with that being said, make sure you. So we'll be. So next week, we don't have anything in particular planned. So there's a chance we might.
So
We'll figure something out.
unless something happens, we'll see. Just stay tuned to our. This is why you got to follow us on Discord. Sometimes we may be dropping news that you may not expect.
That's right. It's true. Very true. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a good night. And we will see you back again next week on Monday. Peace.
You guys stay safe. Take care. And hope to see you again next time. Take care, guys.